The power of truth, auspiciousness, and beauty is all about today's Intention Monday. So the power of truth, auspiciousness, which can also be looked at timing, and beauty, knowledge directly drawn from the Upanishads, which are the scriptures of the Far East, of the ancient East Indian scriptures from India. And it's amazingly powerful, this knowledge inside of these scriptures, this set of scriptures called the Upanishads, which contains the highest truth around mind mastery. And interestingly, a lot of what we learn today in personal development is also drawn from these scriptures as well. So today, we're talking about these three really powerful attributes: truth, timing or auspiciousness, and beauty. In the ancient Eastern scriptures, they're referred to as Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram. Hey, my name is Rishi Patel. I'm the founder of Selling in Alignment, where I work with coaches and consultants to reprice and package their services so they can discover and live their purpose. And I'm stoked about today's Intention Monday. We're really setting the week up strong here with these Intention Mondays. And whether you watch the live or whether you watch the replay, leave me a comment in the comments. #replay. Let me know what you took away from this, and specifically how you're going to apply Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram to your week and to your month and to the rest of this year. So let's go into the first element of this: Satyam, truth, right? So Sat means truth. And what's the truth? Well, there's so many definitions of the truth. One of my favorite ones is that which does not change. Okay, so that which does not change. That's a very powerful definition of truth, because if you look at our day-to-day lives, actually most of everything changes, right? And so that could be looked at as not truth. And so once you go through this kind of process of elimination to working out, hey, what is the truth? It's all of the things that don't change. And the process of elimination is by looking at all the things that do change. Very powerful and very deep. The next element is Shivam. So Shivam means auspiciousness. And the reason that I put into the title timing is because I want us to look at auspiciousness in terms of timing. So as we apply these ancient Eastern philosophies from these beautiful scriptures, I really want us to look at how we can actually take these elements and apply them in our day-to-day lives and really get a mindset shift around the way we look at life. So I want to talk about Shivam for that reason, auspiciousness in terms of timing. The way that we time things is really important. One of the places where timing is incredibly important is sports. You know, just a millisecond out, a millisecond late, you miss the ball or you miss the hoop, or depending on what sport you're playing, you can come second or even third, you know, just through milliseconds. Timing is very, very important. And so there is a way of timing what we do. And what I want to do is take these concepts and then apply them into modern day, day-to-day practical living. And before I do that, I want to create the context of what these three elements are all about. The next element, of course, is Sundaram. So Sundar is beauty. And again, I want to look at how can we take this concept of Sundaram and apply it into our day-to-day lives. So you see, Sundar, if it's beauty, we have these three concepts then: truth, auspiciousness, and timing. If we have these three concepts, these three incredibly powerful concepts, we can now combine them into a methodology which we can use to serve pretty much any situation. The first situation I want to start with by looking at is coaching, and our coaching or consulting business, or providing a service. And you know, it's really interesting because a key part of a service-based business, or actually even any business, to be honest, is marketing and sales, right? So marketing and sales is one of these things where some people even look at it as a dark art, right? It's very tricky to get it right. And, you know, the way we market ourselves is really important because that's what's going to attract people into our space. So how can we use Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram to have effective marketing is the question that we're asking. And it's amazing. And it's so powerful because we're combining these incredible, almost concepts from the ancient East, from these scriptures, into our modern day lives. And so we need to twist and just Twist is the wrong word. We need to tailor. We need to tailor these concepts so that they can really serve us. So the first concept, Satyam, how can we apply that in marketing? So truth, your truth. What is your truth? One of the things that I haven't seen coaches and consultants do, and so they really struggle with getting leads into their business. Why do you struggle with getting leads into your business? Because there's no quality foundation to the business. And the quality foundation is based off of things like your story, your messaging, your mission, your vision, what you stand for. And a lot of people don't get this right, and they don't spend enough time on it to really have it land for them. And it's incredibly powerful because these elements of the coaching and consulting business, service-based business, what they really do is they give you this really powerful traction, right? In terms of a clarity, and they become your truth, right? Your story is what the events that have happened for you in life to lead you up to this point to be providing this service, be it coaching or consulting. So we really need to get tight on what is our personal story. So that is our truth. Now, Shivam, auspiciousness, how do we use that in marketing? Well, if we've got these core elements in, and then we couple them with some technical pieces like, how we put testimonials and things like that out. One of the ways we can use Shivam, auspiciousness of timing as in something that we can use on social media. Social media platforms have a very specific time where there is a heightened amount of traffic on the platform. So for example, you're going to get a very different result if you post at 4 a.m. local time, as opposed to something like maybe 2 p.m. local time or 10 a.m. local time. There are going to be a lot more people active on these platforms for your post to get a maximum amount of reach. See, this is timing. So we tell our truth, our story, the foundational pieces, we time it correctly using this concept of Shivam, auspiciousness of timing. And finally, Sundaram, the beauty of the way in which we tell the truth. Our truth needs to be told in a way which is going to really reach out to our target market and have them feel, wow, this is the person that I want to work with. The way in which they're delivering their message is so profound. It's so powerful. They've clearly got a depth of knowledge behind what they do. Who they are for me as someone receiving that service is exactly what I need to progress or get to the outcome that I want, right? Whether it's scaling the coaching business, attracting more clients, charging your worth. The way in which we tell our truth can be done beautifully. And there are techniques and tactics which we can employ to do all of that, right? And that's what we do at Selling in Alignment. Interestingly, we work with coaches and consultants to reprice. And then inside of repricing and repackaging their offering, we're speaking to their truth because this is what a coach is really worth. And then we employ the auspiciousness, the correct timing, and the beauty behind which we do everything. So that's how we can use this in marketing. And in selling, exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing. So the truth, let's be honest about who we are and the result that we can get for the client, not the package that we have, not the fact that we offer executive coaching and you get coaching around getting a promotion, or maybe you're a health and relationships coach and you're talking to the person about, well, look, I'll do one-to-one coaching with you and I'll go. No one really cares, right? The truth is what you get this person as a result is that they feel more comfortable in the relationship to themselves. So creating relationships in other areas of their life becomes much more seamless, right? You get an executive coach, you do through executive coaching and through going through packages, these people get to change their vibration and they get that promotion because they're the best person for it, because of the coaching they've gone through with you. That's the end result. That's the truth. Satyam. Now we apply Shivam, which is auspiciousness. And the way in which we time the coaching that we give to this person is very important. The person must be in a receptive state to accept coaching. So this is very important. If you're offering someone coaching where it hasn't been requested or asked, this can become very messy. And so the person doesn't become receptive. So they actually don't enjoy the coaching as much. Same thing in selling. If you're selling to someone who's receptive to being open to the offer, they're not going to vibe with what you're saying, and then you'll come across pushy. This is where sleaziness or sales becomes a dirty word, right? Very unfortunate because people don't understand the timing of which to deliver the message. And then finally, Sundaram, which is the beauty. This all messaging is delivered in a really beautiful way, a powerful way, in which you really, genuinely, authentically stand for the person's best. You stand for the best version of themselves. And then you deliver the truth, and you deliver it at the right time, and you deliver it in a beautiful way. That's when the sale becomes apparent, right? You deliver it in a beautiful way. People resonate with it, and it's no longer just a sale. So that's what I wanted to talk about going into this week. Let me know, hashtag replay, how you're applying this going into this week. Look forward to speaking to you in the near future. Until the next time, keep selling in alignment.